Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of Economics Fast Forward. I'm your host Pratik, and today I'm gonna be talking about the US debt crisis.
So let's talk about debt. Let's say this pie graph represents all the money you make in a year, and this is how it's divided into all the expenses like housing, food, clothing, transportation, health, entertainment, miscellaneous, and hopefully some leftover to save for the rainy day.
But let's say you want to pay for more things and you don't have any more money to spend. Well, you have only two choices. Either your income needs to grow or your expenses have to be cut down. But if you don't like either of those options, there is only one more thing you can do. You can borrow that money. In other words, you can get a loan. And all you have to do to get access to that chunk of cash is to pay a fee. And that fee is called interest, which you can afford in your budget. So why stop there? Why not borrow even more money and just pay more interest? Sure, things are getting a little bit tight, but you're living a good life.
See, the beauty of debt is that you can enjoy spending this money even though you can only make this much money. But the problem with debt is that if you let it accumulate year after year without paying it down, it gets really big. And soon you will have to borrow even more until you can't even afford to make the interest payments and you default on your loans. Now let's talk about the US. This pie graph represents what the US makes in a year and how we divide up that money. But currently the US needs to spend more than what we earn. Well, how much more? For every dollar the US spends, it has to borrow another 25 cents. Which is all adding to our growing debt. The more that we borrow, the more interest we owe, which means we have less money to budget for other things.
US has always had debts. We have been fine, but recently our debt started to accumulate really fast. Today the US owes $17.9 trillion. Now, this is how much the US is estimated to make in 2015. This is how much we owe. The question is, how much debt can we actually handle until everything falls apart?